Well, here we are, folks. A review, a first impressions video of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, the best game on the Sony block, right? Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. Look, these are my unfiltered impressions on this game, and I'll tell you something right here, right now, folks. This game isn't all it's cracked up to be. I don't know what people see in this game. Now, granted, I haven't put many hours into the game. I put a few hours into the game, but I'll tell you something right here, right now. What I like the graphics. I like the photo mode. What I don't like is how cookie cutter it feels and how it really brings nothing new to the table, in addition to other things as well. The audio is another freaking lackluster thing that we'll talk about maybe a little bit more, but bro, this game brings nothing new to the table. I don't know how in the hell. Maybe things pick up later on, but bro, I'll tell you something right here, right now. The story, I skipped literally every cutscene because I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not invested. It's not something that floats my boat. So I've literally skipped every single cutscene. And maybe that's my problem. I don't know. But from the gameplay, in terms of mechanics and just the perspective of it, we've been there. We've done that before. I mean, there's one part where you literally have to climb like these robot machines that are like very tall. They're essentially towers to unveil parts of the map. Like, really, bro, what is this? A Ubisoft open world game? You save at bonfires. There's a crafting system. There's a stealth system. It goes on and on and on. That was the biggest problem that I had with this game before I even played it. Just looking at the gameplay, I thought to myself, like, holy crap, this game brings nothing new to the table. And now that I have put some time into this game, I can confirm that, at least from what I played so far, it brings nothing new to the table. And yet people are going like, oh! Dinosaurs! It's cookie cutter. Cookie freaking cutter. When are we going to evolve the open world genre? Seriously, when is this going to happen? Because I'm just sick of doing this crap over and over again. You know, they had a prime opportunity here, as I've said in previous videos in regards to this game. They had a prime opportunity to do something cool with this game. It's a new IP. It's from the folks who made Killzone. Robot dinosaurs, robot machines roaming around in this post-apocalyptic world. And what did they do? They created another open world freaking Ubisoft game that brings nothing new to the table. Crafting, climbing towers essentially. The UI is a freaking mess. Let's go into other things that I just don't like about this game. The UI is a mess, and I know there's customization options, but if you have to customize the overall, like the default presence of the UI, then that's a problem. You know, and the audio, holy crap. Listen to this, folks. The audio is so freaking dull. You see what I mean? Like, there's nothing I cranked the soundtrack all the way down just to hear the raw audio, and bro, the audio, like, if the game looks unbelievably great, I'll give it that. But you have to bring the audio as well. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, the IQ, the fidelity, the foliage, the grass, the particle effects, like all that nonsense, when the audio is so freaking lackluster, as you've heard. So overall, what I'll say, I'll admit I've had fun with the game at times, but I don't want to play it ever again. I don't have a desire to play this game ever again. And I don't know if that's just because the story doesn't float my boat or what have you, but I think it's more so due to the fact that it's been there and done that type of experience before. This game really brings nothing new to the table. Okay? And that's really all I got to say about it. You know? Pretty disappointing. I don't know how in the blue hell. And again, maybe I need to put more time into it, although it's pretty hard for me to put more time into it because I just don't want to do it. Maybe things pick up later on, but bro, I don't know how in the hell this got a 9 out of 10 on all of these video game websites. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a looker. Don't get me wrong. It is a looker. If you got a PS4 Pro, this is the game to get to show off your PS4 Pro to try and justify your purchase of the PS4 Pro to your friends, you know? But ultimately, I'd say wait until it drops in price at the very least, or rent it. There's not all that much to see or do here that's new, at least from what I played. Again, maybe things pick up. Maybe I'm totally off base here, but bro, I'd rather save my money for, you know, another game that's coming out right around the corner.